Hello everyone and welcome. I'm so happy that you decided to join me today. For those who don't know me, my name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to be leading you through a mini Vinyasa class, and we're really going to be working with our lower body. And I'm hoping that this practice we can cultivate a sense of presence. So with that, feel free to have any props that you might need for support, any blocks, any blankets, straps. We are going to be doing a couple balancing postures, so if you'd like to put a chair in the front of the mat, that can be very helpful. So with that, we will go ahead and get started. And I invite you to join me in an easy seat, whatever feels comfortable for you. And I invite you to soften your gaze, maybe close your eyes completely. And bring your attention to your breath. How it feels coming in and going out of your body. Maybe you'd like to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. And if you'd like, you can bring in your Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, making a slight constriction in the back of the throat, making it sound like an ocean wave. Whatever is calling you today. And on your next inhale, you're going to flip the palms and reach up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And really linking our movement with our breath. And inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze, shoulders away from the ears, and exhale, hands to heart center. And this time we'll inhale, reach up, exhale, we're going to twist to the right, bringing our right hand behind us and our left hand to our right knee, and looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the spine, exhale, twist a little deeper. And on your inhale, come back to center. And exhale, other side, right hand to left knee. And inhale, lifting up through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And I invite you to set your own intention for this practice. What brought you here today? And noticing through this practice where your mind is, and consciously bringing your attention back to the breath and any sensations in the body. And when you're ready, we're going to extend our right leg, bringing our left foot to the inside of our right thigh. We're going to inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, we're going to twist our torso and slowly lower down over the right leg. Maybe you reach for your calves or your ankle. Maybe you're bringing your nose to your knee, really lengthening that spine. And inhale in a halfway lift. And exhale, release down a little further. Making sure we're hinging from the hips and not the back. And inhale, come up. And we're going to take our left hand and place it behind our left glute. And we're going to lift up onto our left knee and right heel. Inhale, lift the hips. Really stretching that right side body. And exhale, slowly lower down. Good. We're going to take it to the other side, extending the left leg, the bottom of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And inhale, lift. And as you exhale, we're going to twist the torso and slowly lower down, hinging from the hips. Keeping the spine long. And inhale, come up halfway, lengthen. And exhale, fall a little deeper. And inhale, come back up to center, taking our right hand behind us and swinging our left arm onto the right knee, left heel. And inhale, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And feeling the stretch through the whole left side body. And exhale, slowly lower down. Okay. So I will have you join me in a tabletop position, taking your time to get there, and checking in with our alignment, making sure our shoulders are over the wrists, hips over the knees. And just let your body start to warm up in this position. Maybe stretching the wrists, bringing the fingers out to the side, being very gentle. Maybe your fingers pointing toward your knees. And coming back to center. We're going to do a couple cat-cows. So on your inhale, you're going to drop the belly, lift the hips, lift the gaze. And exhale, bring the navel to the spine. Round up. Going at your own pace, we'll do a few more of these. Really linking your movement to your breath. Inhale, lift up, lift your gaze. Exhale, navel to spine. Good. And meet me back in center. And on an exhale, we're going to put big toes together. Knees can be as close or as far away as you need. And send the hips back. Maybe adjust the hands if you need to into our child's pose. Bringing any blocks to the hands or underneath the forehead or third eye. Knowing that child's pose is available to you during any time of this practice. And bringing your attention to your breath and to your body, noticing how your breath feels compared to when we started, and your body. And on your inhale, we'll rise back up into our tabletop. And we're going to tuck the toes and press into the toes and the hands and just let the knees hover. And exhale, we're going to slowly push the hips up. Slowly straighten the knees. And trying to melt your heart to your thighs. Into our downward facing dog. Walking your legs out if that feels good. And on your next inhale, moving through one vertebra at a time, we're going to slowly come into our plank position, shoulders over the wrists, and come down to the knees if you'd like, and bringing the elbows into the body, slowly lower down. And on your inhale, press into your hands, gonna lift, baby cobra, and exhale, release. And inhale, baby cobra, exhale, release. And one more, baby cobra, we're coming up and tucking the toes and pushing the hips back into our downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, we're going to make our way to the top of the mat. You can float or take a few steps up toward the hands into our Uttanasana, forward fold. And just taking a second here, reconnecting with the breath, really letting the head relax, maybe moving the neck. Good. And we're going to slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the arms, lift the gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center into our Tadasana. Making sure we have a slight bend in the knees. The core is activated. And really feel your feet rooted down in the earth. And maybe take a few breaths and come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Good. And we're going to pick up the heat a little bit. So we're going to inhale, lift the arms. I'm going to lift my right leg, grabbing the right foot and placing it on top of the left thigh. Bringing my hands to heart center and slowly lowering, really getting into that right hip. Placing a chair in front of you if you need some extra support. And really feeling strong here in this pose. And inhale, come up. We're going to place our right foot back down and lift the arms, bend the knees into our chair pose. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. I'm going to put my right elbow on the left knee and really feeling this twist. Your gaze can be forward, it can be up, whatever feels best for you. And slowly, with control, you can look to the ground. We're going to take our right foot, really grounding into the left foot, and send the right foot stepping back into our twisted lunge. And bring the gaze down to the ground. Exhale. We're going to ground our hands and we're going to take our flow, taking whatever flow feels best for you, knowing you can send the left foot back, coming to your knees, slowly lowering down Chaturanga Dandasana into our upward facing dog, and exhale. I'll have you meet me in downward facing dog. And on your inhale, you can hop or step to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, roll up. Lift the arms. And exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a breath or two to reground. And inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. And exhale, grabbing the right foot, or the left foot, placing it on the right thigh, and slowly bending the right knee, really getting into this left hip, and keeping your chest up, lifted. And inhale, slowly lift up. And plant the left foot, and inhale into our chair pose, and exhale, hands to heart center, bringing our left elbow to our right knee, and really twisting. Noticing where your breath is at. Good, and bring your gaze down. We're going to ground into that right foot, lifting the left foot, slowly stepping back, and see if you can twist a little deeper. And exhale, bring your gaze and your hands to the floor. And on your own time, taking your flow, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. And taking a few breaths here. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift the right leg, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring the knee into the chest and stepping the right foot between the hands. We're going to ground our left heel and inhale, lift up into our Virabhujasana 1, our Warrior 1. Checking in with the alignment, knee is over the right ankle, really pushing into the outside of the left foot. Maybe you'd like to cactus your arms. Maybe it feels better with your hands to heart center. And we're really going to ground into this right foot. We're going to come into our Warrior 3 pose, making sure you have any blocks or a chair, anything for support. And we're going to push into our right foot, lift the left leg, making sure our hips are square to the floor, bringing your hands to blocks. Maybe you'd like to send the arms forward. And just breathe. And on your next exhale, we're going to come into our standing splits, bringing the hands to the ground or to any blocks. And exhale, grounding the left foot into our Uttanasana. We're going to halfway lift, lengthen, and exhale. We're going to take our flow and meet me back in downward facing dog. Good, and moving to the other side, we'll send the left leg up, three-legged dog. And exhale, step between the hands. We're going to ground our right heel. And inhale, lift up, Warrior 1. Our left knee is over the left ankle. If this is a lot of pressure on the shoulders, bring your hands to heart center. We're really picking up some heat here. So really notice where your breath is at, any sensation or tension in the body, and really breathing through that. And we're going to push off of our right foot into our Warrior 3 pose, bringing your hands to blocks. Maybe your hands are in prayer. Maybe they're extended. Good, and exhale. Release the hands to the ground, standing splits with the right toe flexed. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And we're going to take our final flow for this practice. Going at your own pace, moving with your breath. Gonna roll up, inhale, lift the arms, and exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and taking your flow, meeting me in downward facing dog. And from here, when you're ready, we're going to make our way to a seated position, however you'd like to get there. I'm going to inhale and float and cross the feet in front of me into our seated position, with our feet out in front. Going to inhale and exhale, slowly one vertebra at a time. Slowly lower onto your back. And making sure our knees are over the ankles. And linking, again, our movement to our breath. Gonna push into the hands, inhale, lift the hips, slowly, one vertebra at a time. And exhale, release. One vertebra at a time. And again, inhale, lift the hips. Maybe go a little higher this time. And exhale, release. And our last one, we're going to inhale, lift the hips. And we're going to hold, really bringing your shoulder blades underneath your back. You can link your fingers if you'd like. And exhale, slowly lower down. And just taking a few breaths to do what your body needs, what your body is calling for. Maybe bringing the knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Just really slowing down. Maybe I'd like to rock back and forth. And when you're ready, extending the legs to the ground into our final pose of Shavasana. Shavasana is the time to really feel the benefits of your beautiful practice today. Really just surrendering to the earth. Maybe you soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. Relaxing the head, the neck, the throat, shoulders, torso, your arms and your legs. And just letting go here. Knowing that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. And allow yourself to just be on your mat today. And knowing that I will guide you out of Shavasana when it is time. Feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. I invite you to maybe deepen your breath and maybe allowing small movements to come to your fingers and your toes. And inhaling, reaching your arms up. Stretching, maybe you'd like to bring your knees in. And slowly making it over to your side and pausing here in your fetal position. And slowly making your way to an easy seat. And on your inhale, lift the arms to the sky. And exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. And taking this moment, bowing down to your heart. And sending gratitude to yourself for taking this time to practice. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I am wishing you happiness and presence throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.